Let's pray. Dear Lord, please forgive us for all the sins we have brought upon us, and look down upon us with forgiveness for all the sins we will have in the future. I know you understand that brothers ain't perfect, but we try, Lord. We try to keep our heads up in bad times. This is a bad time.
Facts. Back with another one. Look, 2023, I just want to wish everybody a positive year this year. I hope y'all focused on something. I hope y'all in line with something. I hope that we focusing on the right things like health, wealth, family, and love. Yeah, so it's a lot been going on, and it's already and it's just not, it's not even February, right? A lot has happened this year. Rest in peace, TYRE NICHOLS, because that's big in the community. That's a wave. I do want to talk a little bit about that too. I don't think that that's getting as much attention as George Floyd. Why? The reason why I say that is because, you know, first of all, I've been looking at the media since it's been going on. But when George Floyd happened, you know, you had rappers, everybody was like, people was shooting videos and making songs and just was more involved and more, the people with the influence and the voice was more involved with getting the community involved for justice. Now, it's just the beginning of the tragedy of the situation, don't get me wrong. So it could pan out, but it didn't hit like it hit with George Floyd. And I think the reason why is because the officers were black. Yeah. The reason why I say that is because with George Floyd, it was a white man, okay? And other white men was involved, so automatically us as a race, we gonna instantly go to, you know, it was racist, you know. In all actuality, is the cops against the communities, no matter what color the cop is, what race the cop is. In all actuality, it's the police against the community. Not that it should be that way, but you know, if it was gonna be any other way, that's the way it should be. But not today. It's like the black cops, yeah, they getting crucified, they getting ridiculed, they were charged in the murder, they were, you know, they getting everything that they deserve for what happened. But I'm just not seeing many other voices that I saw with George Floyd speak out. And I think it's because us as black people, when we commit crimes against each other, it's like a okay, and you know, kind of sweeping under the rug type of situation. Like we do hold each other accountable, but when a white person do something to us in a authority position like a cop, you know, it's huge, it's big. But if I went and killed somebody, okay, another black man killed a black man, okay, the cops were cops, but they were black, so they killed somebody, so it's still the same. Another black man killed a black man. It's not, to me, in my opinion, it hasn't gotten as much attention as it should. So yeah, I didn't mean to even start the video off like that, by the way. That was just something on my mind, and I didn't want to lose my train of thought. So I just wanted to get that out there. If you got an opinion, put it in the comment box. You know what I mean? If you got an opinion about TYRE NICHOLS situation, put it in the comment box, because I don't think it's getting as much attention as it deserves, as it should. You know, but what more could happen though? You know what I'm saying? Besides those guys go to jail with life sentences. But you better believe that it's other, you know, gangs, quote unquote gangs within the police departments around the nation that behave and act the same exact way as the Scorpion division. You know, that was just a gang within all of his gang, for real. You know, they were no different than, you know, a gang leader and his crew catching a RICO charge. That's all like the same thing, right? Right? And you better believe that if they dug deeper within them police departments, they'll find more criminal activity that probably could support a RICO charge. But that's just my opinion. I might be taking it a little too far with that, but they not gonna hold each other that whoever's doing whatever behind the scenes in the police department right now probably spooked anyway. They probably gonna chill out, you know, shh, because they got a code of secrecy as well. Just like those 5 gentlemen, that ain't the first time that they broke the law dealing with the citizens of Memphis, Tennessee. And I got roots in Memphis, big time. My blood's from Memphis. I lived in Memphis, went to high school in Memphis, went to middle school in Memphis, ran the streets of Memphis, Tennessee. So, you know what I mean? I'm in touch with those people down there. I got family that I see on Facebook that I don't see all the time, but we speak frequently. Occasionally we speak. So, and I love my people down there in South Memphis. I love my family down there in South Memphis. So my heart go out to South Memphis, big time. Yeah, but I hope those officers, which we know that they gonna get exactly what they deserve. You know what I mean? The way they did do was like hella like cruel and like inhumane. You know what I mean? They treated them like, I don't know who you could treat like that. Not even an animal. Like, you even got to stop beating on an animal at some point. Like, if you, like, people who cruelty to animals, like, who do that type of crime, like, where's the heart? Like, I don't even see a person beating an animal, you know what I mean, like that, which they do, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, if you can do a human like that, you can do any living, breathing object like that, entity like that. So, yeah, those dudes, man, I looked all into the case. I don't understand, like, how could you even... And then the crazy part about it is it reminds you of stuff like the Rodney King situation. It reminds you of different instances throughout the history where police brutality has occurred. It reminds you of a bunch of that. But what's shocking is that they black, right? It's shocking to me that 5 black men could do another black man, a citizen like that. And looking at the images and the videos... upon stopping him, he didn't do nothing wrong. If they had a reason to stop him, the instant moment that they came in contact with him, they was in full aggressive mode, like just like he was a enemy of the state or something. Like he, you know what I mean? So, and I don't see how 5 black men, knowing the state we in, the critical situation we in with race still today in this country, like how could 5 black men that wear a badge and supposed to be here to help us for real, you know what I mean? Just you put on the badge, that's one thing to certain a caliber of a person like street dudes that, you know what I mean? Because a lot of us come from the streets. Even those cops, I guarantee they grew up in poverty, maybe, or they was in touch with poverty in the hood already. So they seen the conditions, but yet they became police. Hopefully was for the right reasons, but somewhere in the mix, you know what I mean? They probably was just, let's keep it a buck, they probably was just some bitch ass niggas throughout school, some straight hoes, some straight weak niggas who became cops to get some get back or have some authority, some power, you know what I mean? That's what, so ultimately, that's probably what it was, but it's just shocking because it used to be us, black people, having to protect ourselves against white gangs and Ku Klux Klan and white cops back in the day, and getting pulled over and beat and snatched out our vehicles and harassed on the streets. It went from us having to protect people who we can identify, right? You can identify back then. You can identify the what was once the opposition, the white man in uniform. When a black person ran into a white man in uniform, I guarantee you back in the 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s, and beyond, that they got everything together. Because they knew they had to be afraid. They knew they had reason to. So when you run into a black officer, it should be a little bit more relieving that he's black, that he can relate to you in at least some sort of way. But regardless of the fact, TYRE NICHOLS didn't even have a chance to identify if they was black or not. If you look at the video, he was attacked immediately. He probably didn't even see their faces before he started getting beat. They just snatched him out the car, guns and all, tasing and all that type of stuff held at him. So he really didn't probably even see whether they was black or white. So and all that lead me to say, you're just afraid of the uniform. You're afraid of the police, period. You're afraid to be stopped, period, whether you legit or not. Like, when they get behind you, like, he could be black or white. He capable of doing the same thing they did in the 40s and 50s when they was just white. It didn't matter. Like, now it don't matter what color you are. If you wear that badge, it's like, now we gotta look out for that. You know what I mean? And that's a shame. You know what I mean? So the man didn't deserve that. Rest in peace, TYRE NICHOLS. My heart go out to the family of TYRE NICHOLS. The young 4-year-old child, he got the mother of that child, and everybody that's in touch and love TYRE NICHOLS. My heart go out to that. You know what I'm saying? As I get older, like Boosie said in that one song, Rocket Man, he said, it's gonna be hard to stop it. He said, man, since I'm older, man, it's hard to watch it. Black on black crime, I was a carbon copy. Like, it's hard to watch it. It's hard to see that happen to us, you know what I'm saying, all the time. Like, we trying to hurt each other and kill each other, whether you in uniform or as a police officer, or whether you just a civilian on the streets, or you're a part of a gang, or whatever. We doing that to each other. We exterminating each other for real. I got a good friend who's a white guy at that. He told me when they attack in the army and the military, when they attack they opposition, they never attack unless they can get them unless they got them trapped from 3 ways. In the military, I don't know what branches, and I can't go through all those details, but he said in the military, when they lock in on a target or attack, he said part of their strategy is having that object center from 3 angles, right? And if you look at black people, we in the center. We got black people over here that we gotta watch out for. We got racist white people over here that we gotta watch out for. Then we got the system itself that we gotta watch out for. And us as a race, black people, we right in the middle. So, yeah, it's like, damn, when we gonna wake up? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. So either you part of the solution or part of the problem. That's why I struggle with music. For real, I struggle with direction in music because I like to make certain music. Also like the music that everybody likes. Sometimes that aggressive, you know, when you come from the streets and it's a part of you, it's an art, so you know how to display it in the right way if you know how to rap that shit. And I know how to talk that drill and all that. I know how to do that shit because, you know what I'm saying, the background or whatever. But I just can't bring myself to do it because it's like I'm telling my young niggas to go out here and wet something up every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a song that I love called Walk Down. I damn near want to say go listen to it because it's streaming right now. But yeah, but mature audience can understand where I'm coming from, so go listen to it. You know what I'm saying? You can see the maturity even in that. You know what I mean? The way I talk that shit, but I can't be that type of artist. You know what I'm saying? Let the truth be told, I'm getting older. You know what I mean? Way more mature than I was. I'm looking at life different. I got a baby on the way. Yeah, bitch, I didn't know that. Yeah, but if you're watching this video, thank you. If you put congratulations in the comments box. So I got children. So yeah, we gotta watch ourselves. We gotta grow up. Big Brain Gang. Yeah, I just wanted to come to y'all, rap with y'all just a little bit about TYRE NICHOLS. I didn't even want to come on that, but it was just on my mind for real. I just was really messing with the camera, trying to get my setup right, trying to see how I can start vlogging from my current circumstances in a fashionable, decent way to make it look good. And it just happened to work the recording factor, but I haven't even loaded this yet. So hopefully I don't have no issues with putting this on YouTube and doing no edits. So yeah, it's a long video, man. I'm just gonna end it right there for real. If this work out, and you know, if this work out, this little setup I got, I'm gonna talk a little bit more if it work out, if it load right, and then I get the response from y'all on YouTube. I probably do some more little talks in this setting depending on the topic. I do got a good friend of mine. I just mentioned him again. Shout out Rob. You know what I mean? It was because of him that he encouraged me to get the cam going, the webcam or whatever, because I don't have a camera. So shout out Rob for that. You know what I mean? But me and him probably gonna do something. Go follow him. That's Robert Peppo's the small business entrepreneur channel. He big if you own business and you trying to expand your business. He is a guy that you should listen to because he is a success. That's a good friend of mine. I have frequent conversations with him, even business endeavors in the future with him. So yeah, go to his channel, Robert Peppo, American Dreams. Yep. So I'm gonna end it right now, man. I'm gonna let it go, y'all. Until next time, I'll holler at y'all, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with somebody. Yeah, that know somebody.
Kicking my feet and relax. I've been getting too many racks. CEO, I wear too many hats. In your trap, it got too many raps. Need the trapper, they want me to rap. I got rap niggas want me to trap. I'm connected all over the map.